It's an inevitable part of the holiday season, family conflict, but how do you navigate your way through it and into a pleasant new year? Rebecca Downing's a counselor, and she's going to help us get through the holiday season. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Hi, Seth. Thanks for having me back on the show.
It's so important to remember that, it's going to be over soon, so you need to enjoy the time that you have and just know that it's going to be over. But you have today a bunch of reminders for us.
There are definitely ways that you can make the holiday more positive. A really obvious one is taking turns between the holidays. A lot of people try to get it all in at once, do multiple families in a day. And 8 hours, 10 hours of trying to be within families, especially if there's high conflict, can sometimes just be too overwhelming. So you might want to split Thanksgiving and Christmas and rotate between families.
That's the thing. You have to look out for yourself, because sometimes people get so concerned with trying to appease everybody that they end up driving like a madman on Thanksgiving, just trying to please everybody, when at the end of the day you have to please yourself.
Right. And driving. Some people get really overwhelmed with driving during the holidays. You might want to consider hosting for the first time. A lot of people get overwhelmed because they think, oh, I have to make the whole meal. But actually, a lot of people today are sharing in that, doing it more of a potluck style.
Yeah, that's a great way to do it.
Exactly.
And no matter where you go, if you travel, if you're here, a bunch of people are getting together, differing views and opinions. You have to be prepared for conflict.
Absolutely. And by being prepared, it doesn't have to mean that you're on the defense or in a negative way. It may be that you want to try to really go in with a more positive attitude. Knowing that there's going to be conflict, it's best if you can keep it in a positive frame.
Exactly. But it's also important that sometimes you just have to say no.
Absolutely. This is really hard for people because there's a lot of guilt and pressure in American culture around being with family during the holidays. But a lot of times, and for a lot of people, being with family is the highest conflict time. And no might be a considerable option to think about.
And you were just saying people think you have to be with your family, but sometimes you say be with your friends instead of your family.
Yes. On those years when you might want to say no, it's a great opportunity to pull friends together, have a big meal. It can be a lot less stressful. And lots of times friends end up being chosen family.
That's true, and they meld into your family. Another thing that you can do too, and it's often forgotten about this time of year with Black Friday on the horizon, you can volunteer at a shelter or a pantry with your family or just by yourself.
Yes. There are a lot of people out there that don't have family. They're alone for the holidays. It's an excellent thing to do with your children, teaching them to give back to the community. Local senior centers, food pantries, shelters. There are lots of community meals happening in which you can volunteer and plug into during the holidays.
Now, this last tip I think is just as important as the rest of them, because people give and give and give during the holiday season. They make compromise, but you say that you need to maintain good self-care. Now, what is self-care in your estimation?
Well, a lot of people define that in different ways. It may be that you need to get up and have your morning coffee, read the newspaper, take the dog for a long walk. If you exercise, make sure you get your exercise in for the day. It's really important in any type of high stressful day, whether it be holidays or other days of the year, to not abandon your self-care routine. It'll make the day go much smoother.
Well, everybody gets into a rhythm, so I guess no matter what, it's important to stick to that rhythm a little bit, because then when conflict starts happening, you're not going to be so thrown off. Well, thank you so much for stopping by, but stick around too, okay? How's that sound? And don't go anywhere, because we'll be back later in the show to tell you how you can improve communication during the holidays. And we are back with Rebecca Downing. She is a counselor, and she is helping us get through the holiday season, because sometimes it can be stressful. Thanks for sticking around. So now we're talking about ways that people can improve their communication, which is so important during the holiday season. Your first tip is to stay focused.
Staying focused on the positive, specifically. Holiday conflict, a lot of times people are in a really negative headspace, so go in with a positive attitude, and that will help things tremendously.
It's also going to help if you listen carefully.
A lot of people have a lot of negative conversation going on, waiting to get to the next point, get it in. If you can work to just listen to the person in a more attentive way rather than
I do that.
arguing.
That's something that I do poorly. I assume that I know what the person's going to say, and I'm already kind of getting excited to say my next point, and I don't stop and really listen actively to the person. Your next tip is to try to see the other person's point of view.
Right. Rather than getting into who's right, who's wrong, my point's right, yours is wrong, just simply try to see their point of view. You don't have to agree with it, but if you can just begin to listen attentively and see their point of view, stress may go down.
Because often maybe they're coming from a space of stress too, and it's not that anyone's necessarily right, but you both have the excuse of feeling the way you do.
Right, and you can't assume how or what is going on in the other person's life.
That being said, though, you have to own what's yours.
This is a little bit harder for people, but a lot of times in the family systems, there are things that you're doing that are contributing to the stress levels. So I challenge people to really take responsibility for their part in potential conflict within the family. Once you begin to do that, see your behavior, own what's yours, things can begin to change.
Now, this is something that people always tell us, but it's hard. It's use I statements.
The opposite of an I statement would be, you really make me angry, Uncle Johnny, because you drink too much around the holidays, as opposed to, I feel a little anxious when you drink too much, Johnny.
It's a good tip.
Using I rather than you puts people in a less defensive position.
And we don't have a lot of time, so we're going to whiz through these last ones. It's respond to criticism with empathy.
Empathy. Again, don't assume what's happening in the other person's life to be negative. They may have a lot going on, and try to have compassion and empathy.
And for that reason, you always need to look for a compromise, too.
Yes. No, again, not right or wrong, offer a compromise.
And sometimes, though, when you're having that communication, you need to take a timeout, and that's another one of your tips.
Get up from the table, take the dog for a walk, play with the children, take the opportunity to take a timeout rather than engage in the negative.
Clear your head, because oftentimes when you're all riled up, you have a tendency to kind of shoot off at the hip, and that's not smart. And your last tip is kind of goes on that overwhelming subject. It's if you need help, ask for it. Don't be afraid.
Right. Talk to your therapist if you have one before the holidays. Reach out to your partner. Reach out to friends. Reach out to people who are neutral, who can help you with the holidays.
Rebecca, thank you so much for coming back on the show. It's a pleasure to see you again. And you can see Rebecca's holiday reminders and ways to improve communication. You can always head to mymassappeal.com for all that later today.